Joshua, I was going over the timeline of everything this morning. I mean, so much has happened and been unearthed in just 10 months' time. I want to touch on something that Nick brought up. The U.S. attorney in Manhattan said late last night he does expect to move to unseal that indictment this morning. Read the tea leaves for us here. What do you expect to be in that indictment?
I don't think it's going to be a shock to anyone. It's going to include sex trafficking. It's going to be exactly what we thought it was when they conducted those raids back in March. It was Department of Homeland Security. They deal with sex trafficking. That's what this investigation has been about since that time, probably long before then as well. And I think they've just been taking their time, as the feds usually do. They move at a very deliberate speed, and I think that they've been conducting, likely serving subpoenas and conducting investigation and interviews with the grand jury with many different witnesses. And also think about, at the time, they seized a lot of electronic devices, and it probably took them some time to break into each of those. So they've dotted all their I's, crossed all their T's, and now this is the final result of their investigation.
I know Combs' lawyer says Combs had been, cooperating with this investigation, had relocated to New York last week in anticipation of charges being brought. He was arrested in the lobby of a hotel last night. How do you read into that? Is that normal behavior?
I think they're reading the tea leaves as much as we are, that they knew that this was likely coming, and it's smart to kind of prepare themselves. Anything else would, I think, be foolish. If he planned on trying to run or somehow, escape the inevitable, I think that they realized that likely they would be sitting here exactly where they are today, dealing with his arraignment this morning. And so they're just preparing themselves as much as we have been waiting and watching.
Mm-hmm. Also, looking back, what kind of impact did Diddy's civil settlement with former romantic partner Cassie Ventura, who filed the original lawsuit, have on the case? We know a lot of those details remained confidential.
It was funny because they settled that very quickly. Mm-hmm. And I think that they realized at the time that was probably something they did not want to go to war about. But since then, he's received a lot of other lawsuits that he's continuing to fight. I think this is kind of the floodgates opening. This new indictment here, what we will likely find out later this morning, I think will just be kind of the end result of what everyone has been kind of suspecting, but no one has really realized until the evidence is unearthed this morning.
Yeah, we know that Cassie filed that lawsuit on November 16th, 2023. And the next day, on the 17th, it was settled. This has all happened so quickly, to my point right off the top. It's just been wild to watch in real time. Josh Ritter, thanks so much as always, sir. Appreciate it.
Thank you.